So, we can see that, P5 is totally independent of all the others, right? This is a division. Okay. So there's a little confusion in the figure, in the next figure. Okay. This is a division and these are additions and this is multiplication, right? Okay. So now the dotted line just shows the, resource dependency, right? And whenever we have a straight arrow like this and this over here, and that is the flow dependency. Wherever we have an arrow with a bar crossing it, then that is anti-dependency. Wherever we have a bar with a circle there, it is the output dependency. Okay, all the dependencies we have written in this figure. Now, if you try to write the figure corresponding to that, then what all if you decipher this figure corresponds to the sequential, and this we'll see in a parallel way. What way it is parallel, we'll see that this is a sequential case. Okay, using the burst in condition, we don't use the burst condition at all over here. Okay, so we just have written straight away a sequential execution of P1, P2, P3, P4, and P5. So what does P1 need? P1 needs, D and E, right? And the output of that is C. That's all we have written there, right? And then P2 needs the input as the C and G, and C has appeared in the earlier case, and therefore both we are trying to add, and then resultant of that will be GC. Resultant of that will be the value M. Okay, we should have had M over here, right? So in the first case, D and E are multiplied and output is C. In the second process, G and C are added and it goes to M, and this C has come from the output of P1, and then you have the P3 where B and C are added and the result goes into A. Okay, B and C are added. C has come from here and B is there separately because B is nowhere output of these two statements, and they are added and result goes into becomes A. Okay, then the P4 is L and M are added and the result goes as C. Okay, result goes as C. So M and L are added and the result goes as C, and then you have the G and E being added and the result goes as F. Okay, so this, please remember that these three are additions. This is multiplication. This is division, not addition. There's a confusion. This looks, we might get confused that this is addition. It is not. It is division. Okay, it is division. So G divided by E is giving us the value of F, and that is the process 5 or statement 5. Okay, so this is a sequential, instruction execution. This is sequential instruction execution. Now, assuming that we have a single, multiplier bar divider block and two of the adder blocks, and one divider, bar multiplication block, only one divider bar multiplication block, and two adders. If you use, then this will be the case. If you have only one adder, then again this is again going to come down over here. This is again going to come down over here. Okay, so we are considering that we have two adders, then they can run in parallel. Okay, first one, multiplication is used, only one multiplier bar divider we are having. Okay, generally most of the time we see that the multiplier and divider will be done by a single unit. Okay, addition and subtraction will be done by a single unit, right? So multiplication and division, multiplier bar divider we have only one, therefore we use first for this, and two adders we are using, so two addition operations we can do parallelly, and then one multiplication, because by the time we finish with this in the second timing instant, this has finished the processing of D and calculated C. So now the multiplier bar divisor is free, so it can be asked to do the division operation. Now again, once they finish with the addition of two of the blocks, the third what you call addition can be performed in the next cycle. So this, whereas this will take 5 cycles of operation, if you consider the cycle of operation for P1, P2, P3, P4, P5 as same, whereas here it will take only 3 cycles of operation. It takes 3 cycles of operations, right? So this is where we can consider the what you call Bernstein conditions as useful. Okay, so we will take up the hardware parallelism in the next class. Any doubts till now?